what's going on, guys? It's Ohmwrecker, and just wanted to do a quick little channel update video here. Not quite a vlog, but more of just a quick little update to go over some stuff that some of you have noticed, others maybe not, but this is for both old and new subscribers. First things first, thank you to all of these subscribers, regardless of whether you've been around for the past couple of years or you're just here, brand new, fresh, you just subscribed yesterday. You guys are amazing and have been helping my channel do better than it's ever done before, and I am so unbelievably grateful for that. I can't even tell you guys. It's been amazing, so thank you guys for that. But yeah, I did want to talk about some things, specifically, first off, I know that I've been making some funny moments videos, and also I have other videos as well that might be less edited, or, they wouldn't have music or stuff like that. But I want to check in with you guys to see how have you been enjoying my content recently. I know that some of you guys who have been around for a couple of years have noticed that in the old days I didn't used to edit at all, and then over time, I'd say over the past 6 months, my editing style has got, I've been chopping more and more out of sessions, especially rounds and stuff like that in Gmod that aren't quite as funny or fun. I've been cutting that stuff, and also, I've been trying to just cut out some of the dead air and stuff like that in some of my videos. So I want to check with you guys though. I mean, have you been enjoying my content recently more than you have in the past? Or if you're a new subscriber, how do you feel about my videos that aren't the funny moments videos, that are strictly just the best moments? Do you guys also like seeing my other longer format edits as well? That's, of course, something that I definitely want to, take into consideration as we move forward, because I realize that a lot of you guys, out there have been loving some content in particular. For example, the GTA 5 stuff I've done, the Sandbox, Gary's Mod Sandbox videos, and of course the Moonbase Alpha video. Those videos in particular, I know you guys have loved, and of course I'm going to be making more of those over time. They just require a different kind of, how can I say this? A different kind of effort by groups to produce different kinds of content. For example, Sandbox. There's a lot of planning and stuff like that that goes into that. Even GTA 5, I don't have a ton of friends who play GTA 5 actively, but of course when I link up with, for example, Vanos, Minilad, Delirious, all those guys, when I link up with them, they do play GTA 5, and GTA 5 allows you to make a lot of those really funny moments. Even games like Moonbase Alpha, just the way that game flows, you can certainly make really hilarious, funny moments out of it. And which, by the way, we might revisit. We've actually been talking about it, so hang tight. That might happen. But yeah, I do want to hear what you guys think. Again, new and old subscribers, feel free to let me know how long you've been subscribed and what you guys have been enjoying, because I want to continue to make the best possible content for you guys each and every day. And of course, some of my content will be better than other content. It's hard to produce the best videos ever every single day, but I will always put effort into making good videos for you guys to watch every day. And again, would love to hear your feedback in the comments as to what you guys have been enjoying and how you kind of feel about me doing variety stuff, especially when it comes to just like one-off stuff or, oddball content. For example, Off-World Trading Company. I was surprised that, there were a lot of people actually liked watching it. That's a fun game. Even Scream Ride, I've been kind of thinking to myself, do I want to go back and make more Scream Ride videos? Or have you guys lost interest? These are all things that I would love to hear from you guys. So never, ever feel bad about letting me know like what you guys are interested in, because that helps me a lot when it comes to deciding what sort of content to create. But yeah, again, there will always be effort towards making funny moments videos from time to time, and there will always be variety content as well, including stuff like survival games like Reign of Kings, Rust, maybe even Arma 3 Life, and of course H1Z1 is a game I'll probably revisit at some point too. But yeah, I would love to hear from you guys as to what you prefer. Also, I did want to talk a little bit about my uploading schedule. My uploading schedule has been a bit different as of late. You'll notice that my videos have been going up in the afternoon, typically later afternoon, more often than not. That's mainly because of this. It's not something I've talked about too much, but before I was staying up until like 5, 6 a.m. editing videos, and it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel healthy. I'd upload those videos usually by like 6 a.m. and I queue them for, I think it was like 8 a.m. and 10 Central Time. So my videos always used to go up very early. I decided that just, strictly because it just, again, staying up all night doesn't feel that good when you do it every day. I decided that I was going to flip things around, start going to bed at night, and edit in the morning or in around lunchtime, and then get my videos up in the afternoon. But I wanted to communicate that to you guys, that is kind of what I'm going for right now, because it's really hard to record all day and then find time to edit at night. I'd rather edit in the morning / lunchtime and then record in the afternoon and then have the night to have dinner and go to sleep properly. But has that been cool with you guys? It's something that I want to make sure that you guys have no issue with, because of course I want you to be able to view my videos when you want to and have fresh stuff to watch when you're free. So you guys let me know when based off how I've been uploading videos lately, has that been a good fit for your schedule? And if not, is it still cool with you? Definitely let me know in the comments. Also, 2 videos a day, it's something that I did very reliably before, but now I've been editing more, so my video edits are taking longer. Also, on top of that, the 60 FPS issue. I've had people ask me, what's 60 FPS? 60 FPS means there's twice as many frames, and if you use Chrome to watch a 60 FPS video, it's going to be a lot smoother for you if you select a 60 FPS setting with YouTube. So I've been doing that lately with a lot of my videos, and I don't know how many people are watching 60 FPS versus the other quality modes, but that in itself makes my renders take twice as long. So everything all around over the past few months, because of 60 FPS and my, just putting in more time editing, has been, extending the amount of time it takes for me to edit and then even publish videos. So that's also part of the reason that I've kind of gone to 1 video a day for right now, but I do want to get that back up. And in a lot of ways, I feel like with doing the 2 videos a day, probably 1 video of those 2 will be stuff where it's just kind of either one-off, like going back to, Off-World Trading Company, or doing a video on a new indie release, or doing, another video on Hardline or something like that. It's tough to say, but I'm thinking, or even Bloodborne. Bloodborne's a new release. I've been thinking about maybe making a video or 2 on. We'll have to see on that, but ultimately, I'm thinking that that's what I'll do. Is the 1 video will be a multiplayer collaboration, and another might be just a single player game or whatever else. Let me know what you guys think of that idea as well. Again, I love to get feedback from you guys because it just helps me so much. And then let's see what else. Comments. I also wanted to comment on comments, which kind of funny saying that. But anyway, first things first, there's some people out there that reply to me sometimes that I can't reply to, and I think it's something to do with Google+. I need to look into how to fix that. But I would say probably 80% of people who comment, I do have the ability to, and as you guys know, I try to put an effort into replying to as many of you guys as I can. I will tell you that I always read all my comments on every video. So if you guys leave me a comment, I see it and I really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much it means to me to be able to hear from you guys. It lets me know that you guys are real, that, views are one thing, you see the views, but comments, it's literally somebody putting themselves out there and, letting you know what they think of their content or whatever else, or even hearing, hey, I had a bad day, this made me laugh, that sort of stuff. I love to see it. So thank you for that. But I always do try to reply to comments. I will say this, so once in a while I will slip. You might not see comments from me on a video. And typically that's because I've either gotten very busy for that day or 2, or I've gotten sick, or just had a lot of real life stuff going on. There has been a lot of real life stuff going on over the past month. I don't want to go and, dump all that on you guys, but life has its ups and downs, and there's always challenges that come your way, stuff like that. But, certainly I do appreciate you guys leaving me comments, and I do always read them regardless, so just know that. But yeah, that's kind of usually what goes on. If you guys see me disappear from the comments for a little bit, or even if I'm not tweeting as actively as I normally do, there's probably something going on or I'm sick, and I usually do try to let you guys know, especially on social media like Twitter, kind of what's going on. But don't ever take that the wrong way, because I care so much about what you guys have to say, and I do read it regardless. Trust me, even when I'm sick and I'm laying on the couch and I'm just trying to drink freaking juice and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm a baby, whatever. But anyway, but yeah, when I'm sitting there sick on the couch, I'm still looking at comments on like my cell phone and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, I do want to wrap this up soon, but also I did want to say one last thing. I know that you guys have a lot of series that you guys love. Moonbase Alpha, I know you guys want to see a continuation of that. I've already talked about how there might be another video, but even stuff like depth, you know, and Rust, and even there's some people still who ask me for new FTL videos and stuff like that. And even Don't Starve. I know you guys want to see new Don't Starve series. These are all things that I would really like to do. A lot of the challenges are just related to getting these collaborations going, especially with so many events going on. PAX East, PAX South, PAX East. There's E3 coming up. You know, now there's going to be a TwitchCon, all this other stuff. These events always disrupt everything, and these PAXs back to back have been so disruptive. You know, you've had so many people flying, attending these things, or there's even South or SX, SW, or whatever. These things are always disruptive, and it makes things, you know, hard. It makes it hard to bring collaborations together and everything. So I just want you guys to know that. And plus, people get sick. People always get sick when they go to these things. It's like clockwork. Seriously, like everybody who goes to, well, not everybody, almost everybody I know that goes to these things tends to get sick in some way after they attend. So that in itself, it's like, if your voice is ruined and you sound like a mess, odds are, you know, you're not going to be recording. So all that stuff kind of comes together to make it tough sometimes to get things like a new depth session going, or get a new season of Don't Starve going, stuff like that. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up here, guys. Thank you so much for listening, and be sure to leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys thought of everything. And, and once again, I gotta say this. I know that there's new viewers each and every day. There's new subscribers. Thank you guys again so much for being here for me and supporting my channel. And, yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. We're on a fast track to 400,000. We're gonna hit it. It looks like I'm gonna hit my goal of 500,000. I really don't know what to expect anymore with this year, because YouTube in itself even has its ups and downs. But right now things are up, and I don't even know a goal to set at this point. 500,000. It looks like it's gonna happen probably this summer. And I don't know, maybe we'll aim for like 750,000 or something like that. But the ultimate big goal is going to be 1 million. If I hit 1 million by the end of the year, my head will explode. But I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to reach for anything that's too crazy. So right now, let's stay focused on that 500,000. Let's get there, and then we'll see where we can go from there. But anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. I can't wait to read your comments. And I will see all of you guys next time.